What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Rene with Prison Riot Radio. I hope that you're doing well. This afternoon, we got a brother on the phone by the name of Haneef Salaam. All right, he's an author, a social activist, social justice seeker, and he does a lot more than that. So we're going to jump right in with him and have a talk with this brother right here. What's up, Haneef?
What's going on, Rene?
I'm chilling. I'm glad to have you here. This afternoon I've been noticing all the things that you do in our community, and I definitely appreciate it. So I'm glad that we finally get to connect.
Much love, much love. I'm definitely glad to finally get a chance to be on your show. I know you be doing a lot. I be seeing you moving, so it's a privilege to be with you.
All right, that's Camden. So let's jump right in it. So tell the people a little bit about yourself and where you're from.
Well, yeah, I was born and raised right here in Wilmington, Delaware, in Southbridge. And, coming up, my mom and dad raised me and my brother to have good morals and principles. But at the same time, it was rough. So, I know what it's like coming up in the hood. I know what it's like to, live life on the streets. And, that just became a part of who I am.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't always brag about the street life. I never brag about the street life. But I'm not ashamed of it neither. You know what I'm saying? All my life experiences make me the man I am today. So,
right, for sure.
Being in Southbridge and living on the streets, I got introduced to the game at some point. And, just to make a long story short, being introduced to the game led to me being incarcerated. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
In 1999.
Okay.
I have received a felony drug charge. And, after that, I was just in and out of jail. Like, probation definitely wasn't for me. But it was the birth of my oldest daughter in 2003 that really just got me to change my mindset, change the way I was living, change the way I was thinking. And that's when I started striving for greatness. And, here almost 20 years later, I'm an author. I'm working at the ACLU of Delaware. I've helped to change laws here in Delaware. And I'm just doing all I can to help people.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's so dope, for real. That game is something else, man. It's a losing game, but many don't understand that, But
I think it affects so many of our people because the game is able to feed so many families. You know what I mean? But people just have to be real with themselves. The game's not a career, right? You're going to be able to get to that bag, but you're going to end up dead or in jail.
Right, for sure. You ain't told no lies there. So let me ask you about this. So you're very active in the community. You are a part of the ACLU, but outside of that, you're individually in the mix when it comes to social justice and stuff. So what made you get into that? Like, when did you realize the importance?
I would say I've realized it in about 2003, 2004. When I came home in 2003 and decided I wanted to live the good life, and I was through with the game, I tried my hardest to find a good job. I took up, computer classes. I learned how to type. I learned how to rock out on the computer. I learned all about office management and working for corporations. But they just would not offer me a shot, from banks to insurance companies. Anything that was corporate always overlooked me due to my charges. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it was extremely hard getting a job, like so much so that my first job after coming home in 2003 was TGI Fridays. So when I just seen how hard it was to work and how hard it was to be positive, imagine that. It was hard to try to be positive. Then I decided that, I need to start giving back, and I need to start investing in the community to be able to help people through this journey, because not everybody has the ambition that I have or the strength that I have.
Right, for sure. Well, I'm glad that, you had that revelation, because the people definitely need you, and you do a lot for the people. when it comes to ACLU, like what made you get involved in an organization like that? Because a lot of people don't know what ACLU does. So can you give like a little brief description of that, and what made you pick that particular sector to go under?
Definitely. So the ACLU is a national organization, and they're in most states across the country. And they really focus on protecting the civil rights and liberties of individuals. So, ACLU has been around since the civil rights movement, and they have a heavy hand in prison reform, immigration reform. They speak up on gay rights and things that affect the LGBTQ community. You know what I mean? So that's ACLU. And then how I finally got to ACLU Delaware is because over the past 15 years, I've been working directly in prison reentry here in Delaware, helping individuals once they are released from jail, whether that was helping them get a job, whether that was helping them get life skills and getting back on their feet, or whether that's helping them go through cognitive behavior therapy, which it pretty much focuses on how a person thinks, right? So after working in reentry for over 15 years and helping so many people, I just realized that I could help thousands of people when they come home from jail, but at the same time, there were still thousands more going into jail. You know what I'm saying? So it was like I wasn't really seeing a difference or a great impact on reentry through my term of work. Now, I feel like I had a large impact on a lot of individuals who are still living life legally today and have found happiness in their lives today, but I didn't think I was making a big impact on the system.
Gotcha.
So last year, I just had the bright idea that I wanted to transition from service work to actually changing legislation and policy on a full-time basis. And the role for the Smart Justice Campaign Manager opened up, and here you have it. That's the role that I am in today, helping to, change laws and change policies that will in turn cause less of our people to be incarcerated.
Yeah, that's man, to do that type of job, to step up to do that says a lot about the man that you are. And I know that many appreciate you, and even more so once they hear, just hear what we're talking about,
Definitely.
So we appreciate you for sure for that. Let's talk about your book. Okay, when I seen that you had wrote a book, when I seen that you wrote a book, I was really, really like happy. I had like a big Kool-Aid smile. I love to see my people doing well, but it wasn't just a book that you wrote. Like you got a book that you trying to help others. So that really resonated in my heart. So tell the people about it and what motivated you to make it.
Yeah, definitely. The 4 keys to success really covers 4 principles that I think that if applied, anybody could be successful, right? Those 4 principles is purpose, plan, focus, and motivational factor. Those are the 4 keys to success, right? And I came up with this when I was just sitting back thinking about what was necessary for me to reach the level of success where I'm at now, right? And the first thing that came to my mind, Rene, was the fact that, like, success is a journey, not an event. You know what I'm saying? I always thought success was like this one big thing, and once you hit a certain level, you could say, I'm successful, and that was that. But that's not how it works. You're only successful when you have a bunch of small successes that you're lining up. You feel me? So once I understood that, I was like, wow. So to stay on this journey and to be effective on this journey, Like, we need to understand, like, what's our purpose in life. And we need to have a success plan to ensure that our journey is going to be successful, right?
Yeah.
And we got to be able to focus in. And focus is so hard because there's so many distractions, there's so much going on. Therefore, we need a motivational factor. And once I thought of these things, I instantly thought that, wow, if I could frame this in a way that others could read and implement in their lives in an easy way, then that would be worth more than gold.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I did in the 4 Keys to Success. It's only 18 pages.
Okay.
This book is smaller than some children's book, but the impact it'll have on your life is out of this world. I guarantee people, if they read this book and they complete the exercises that is in the book, because I actually walk you through how to find your purpose. I walk you through creating a success plan. I walk you through on ways you can invest in yourself so that you stay focused, right?
Right.
Individuals complete the examples in the book and read the book in its entirety. I guarantee it will help you to reach a higher level of success, man. And I wrote the book because I just want to see everybody win.
Right.
You know, there's no hate in my blood. Just because I'm winning don't mean like, oh, I'm good. Me and my family, all right. Like, nah, I want people to take the same formula I took to win, so that they could be winning in their lives.
Right. That's awesome. I was just talking to a brother about how don't nobody want to tell what they did to be successful. It's like, why are you trying to harbor this information? Like, it just seemed unreal. Like, I don't get it. But, you know, I'm glad that you put this out for the people to have, most definitely from the heart. So where can we get it at?
Man, you can get it from Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, or Haneef Salaam. If you get it online, the book is $14.99 plus shipping and handling. So like I said, you could go to Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, 4 Keys to Success. It's on the website. But if you catch up with me on social media, Haneef Salaam on Facebook or Haneef302 on Instagram, and connect with me to be able to get the book, it's just $10, and I'll deliver it to you, whether you want me to bring it to your job, to your home, to your school, wherever you need me to meet you at. I will bring you the book for just $10.
All right, that's what's up. All right, so I ain't gonna hold you too much longer. I just want to ask you a few more things. Yep. So, you know, with the incarceration going on, still ever active and stuff like that, do you have any advice that you want to give, or advice you wish you would have known when you yourself was going through, you know, that revolving door?
Yeah. I mean, for one, I want to tell everybody, man, like, life is bigger than your hood. Life is bigger than the game. That's the one thing I didn't get when I was going through it, right? I was so small-minded thinking that, like, I would be in the streets forever. Life is bigger than that, man. And once you realize life is bigger than that and you figure out your role, your purpose in life, then you'll be able to live the good life, man. And the other thing I want to say, man, is, like, whether you have kids or you don't have kids, you know what I mean? You got little cousins, you got nieces, you got nephews. These young children are aspiring to live life the way we live it, or the way the adults in their lives are living it.
Yes.
Right? So everybody doesn't have to be a mentor. Everybody doesn't have to be a role model. But make sure you're living your life in a way that you won't mind your child living that way when they get older. You won't mind your little brother, little sister, your nephew, your niece living the way you living right now when they get older. Okay. If you can say you don't mind if they're living like how you living, however that may be, then so be it. But if you living foul or you living in a way that you wouldn't want the younger children and your family to live, then I encourage you to change, man, and seek the help necessary to get that change. You know what I mean? We got way too many people that's good at breaking the law. We got way too many people that's good at doing the wrong things. We need more people to step up and find legal hustles.
Right.
We need more people to step up and do the right thing, and we definitely need more adults that can set the example, a good example, for our youth. Because it's all about the youth right now, man. We have an opportunity to change the way things are.
Yes.
If we invest and implement what's right in these kids, man. But if we don't, if we continue to put out the drill music and the twerk music and ratchet TV and, you know, everybody want to be a hustler on the side and everybody want to be a killer late at night, if we continue to allow our children to look up to that, then we headed for destruction, man. So I encourage everybody, live your best life. I'm not saying be perfect, but I'm saying each and every day find a reason to be positive.
Yeah, most definitely. I co-sign everything you said, bro. 100%.
That's because I speak the facts, man. It's real talk. What I talk, you heard me?
Yeah, for sure. All right, so I know that you're familiar with SB 149. You know, I know we're going to have a lot of listeners that's in Wilmington and things like that. So tell the people the importance of it. I've talked about it, but I think the more we talk about it and put it out there, the more people can understand it.
Yeah, most definitely. Like, it's all about police transparency and accountability. That's what SB 149 was written to do. And in its original state, it does that. It makes cops' discipline records accessible to the public, and it gives authority for community review boards to be able to review what the police is doing, investigate what the police is doing, and subpoena officers if they think they did anything wrong. It's been a hard fight to get SB 149 through, but we're still fighting because myself, you, and others know how important it is to have transparency and accountability within police departments so that we can have safer communities. It's all about building up the communities.
Right.
Like, we already have enough problems in the hood without having to worry about, is a cop going to smack me across my head when he comes through?
Right.
Is a cop going to kill me if I act the wrong way?
Right. And get no accountability for their actions on top of it.
And have no accountability because they could kill me and get away with it like they did Lamont. Like they did Jeremy. Right? And then even if they don't kill me, I remember when they shot up Yaheem almost 16 times. You see what I'm saying? And nobody was charged.
Yes. And
nobody was held
suffering.
accountable. So SB 149 primary goal is to be able to hold officers who engage in misconduct accountable.
Yep. And it's the bottom line. And we deserve that as citizens, man.
At the very least, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if I do something to somebody today or tomorrow,
they coming.
And they know that I did it, they coming. If they just hear about it, I didn't even have to do it. If somebody accused me of doing something, they coming for me. But it's sad that we could take proof, evidence, video recordings, all of this kind of stuff of officers conducting in misconduct, engaging in misconduct, and they still will not be held accountable. It's just sad, man.
It's very sad.
And I hope that we can get SB 149 passed before the police take somebody else's life.
For sure, bro. Make sure y'all support SB 149. If y'all need more information on it, y'all can reach out directly to me or to Brother Haneef, and we'll make sure that y'all get put on to that info. All right, bro. I ain't gonna hold you too much longer. You got any last minute shout outs or anything, words of encouragement?
Hey, I just want to give a big shout out to my wife and my 2 daughters. Shout out to all my folks over South Bridge. And I just want the people to know that, man, every day is a great day to be alive. Anytime you could breathe and stand on your own 2 feet, you have an opportunity to make your situation better, man. So always look at the bright side, always find the positive in everything that happens, and continue to strive for greatness, man. One love to everybody that's listening, and much love to you, Rene, for having me today.
Oh, for sure, bro. It's been a pleasure indeed.